We're out here at the Mint 400. Today is the vehicle parade, and we're gonna see if we can get both cars early teched, just to make sure that new car is dialed and ready to go, so it gives us a little bit of time to catch up. This car's ready to go. She's done this before. The Mint 400 means to me is just the history of it. I know everybody says that. I grew up, you know, just like everybody else, watching all the racers and all that stuff race this race, and then being last year's champion was kind of a super meaningful thing, and then coming back, see if we could defend that title is going to mean a lot to us. So we're here in California. Cynthia just showed up, so we're here to give her the rundown on her car, because it ain't mine anymore. She can deal with it. So here she is, first time you driving it in the dirt.
I know, it's kind of like a great practice to come here with the sun in my eyes.
Yeah.
Because it is going to be like that at the end of the race.
Yeah. I think the last lap it'll be, middle of the last lap it'll be like this, so hopefully not too much more. But look it over, get familiar with it, drive it around, we can go jump it, we can go do whatever we want.
It's definitely different than a monster truck.
Yeah.
A bit smaller, but it's actually really fun. Just got to drive it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun.
I think with Daniel and you in the car, I think you guys would just be just fine. Again, don't stop and just keep moving.
Hey Daniel.
I think our biggest challenge is going to be the French and English, and
she yells in French, so you're gonna have to take French lessons on the way out there. She's yelling. So this is a 2017 Polaris XP1000. So we took a 2-seat chassis and made it a full tube chassis. So we have the center tubes still the same, the front bulkhead's still the same, but everything else is custom frame, custom panels, aftermarket suspension from Cognito, Fox shocks. It's got electric steering, only one steering, not the back. So it only steers the front. one
it's a little bit smaller than a monster truck.
Dude, I know, those things are so fucking big.
Feel pretty confident. I was kind of nervous before I get here, but now that I actually spent a whole day with Adrian, wrenching, actually work on it, because I did race like 2 years of the Polaris 1000, but it's not the same when you actually have to work on the car and you actually have to know, because I don't want to rely on just Daniel to know everything. I want to be able to help him and to be as fast as we can. So it's really exciting.
Time to go give it a rip.
A few moments later.
Been around on
I know, but you went like this. I was like,
yeah, and that's fine. Like, because it's gonna be times like that he's telling you this way or that way or this way because this isn't working or this isn't working. So you got to learn how to read that. Which this is like the hardest place to learn it because there's so many trails and trash and all this stuff. So it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, all 4 tires are still on it. Fucking A, dude.
When you brake, it's like
yeah, it gets super, and that's like. That and the buck is like the 2 hardest things to get used to with these side-by-sides. That it bucks a lot on whoops, not a lot, but it does, and then on and off the gas of like how agile they are.
So if it does happen to you that you're really last minute and you brake and you have to turn, what's the good reflex? To go the opposite and
yeah. So, and you naturally did that though.
Yeah.
So at that moment, I'm just along for the ride. So you just got to figure it out.
It feels really good. It's definitely gonna, I mean, we have like 8 hours to get used to it. So, I mean, it's definitely gonna be a challenge, but it's a lot of fun, definitely.
All right, so what do you think so far? So we got to put a few miles on it, a little dusty.
I won't lie, I was kind of nervous that you were beside me because I know you're a really good driver. So I was kind of feel like I had to impress you, but you know what? I just drove in my comfort zone, and I mean, the Polaris felt really good. It's actually
it feels good. You did great. There was a couple times that, you know, it's weird for me sitting on this side, so but no, it felt great. You did great. I mean, all 4 tires are on it, so
yeah, I feel like I still have a lot to learn, but we have 8 hours to get used to it, and I mean, my goal is to finish the race one piece.
Next is getting you and Daniel in the car, and you guys just hanging out and doing the same thing we just did. So.
I like the sign.
Yeah.
So no explanation in French or in English.
Yeah. I know. We went over the international signs of left, right, slow down, speed up, stop.
Stop.
All that stuff. So
I don't know that sign. I was like, stop. I never use my brake.
But she knows this sign though. She knows the donut sign though. So yeah, no, you did good.
Just get excited. I definitely gotta sleep good tonight.
Yeah.